Hello, everyone! Welcome to the GameKraft GameKast on thegameaccess.com. I'm your host, Bronson Fiore, joined by the ever-awesome Anthony Ta.
Hi! I was trying to come up with some stupid Quint joke, but one didn't come to mind, so that's why I hesitated.
Quintacular.
And I was like, wait, it's called Penta. Shit.
And then, the ever-sleepy Ray Johannesson, intern 001.
Hello, everybody. What Anthony said.
At least he has the excuse of being tired.
Yeah.
My excuse is I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, we had to wake him up by beating him with pillows.
Oh, I've had that done to me before.
Next time it'll be bricks.
I think that's a bit too much of a jump.
Since your house is made of bricks, it's not that far of a walk, at least.
Yeah, there's bricks outside. We can pull one out of the wall.
I'd say start with wood, then you can upgrade to a brick.
Right, a 2x4. Yeah, yeah. Then those can leave splinters too. For later as a reminder.
I'll be sure to play Banjo-Kazooie music and laugh as you do that.
Do 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 do.
Just happy. Bum, 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 bum.
I said you're muted, damn it.
Oh god. No, I definitely feel the hungry thing. But I grabbed a couple of wheat thins, woke Ray up, and we are in here now.
Mm-hmm.
So, woo. So, gentlemen, video games.
Video games.
Instead of video games, what have you been up to the past week?
Work.
Working, that grave shit.
Real life rating.
Yeah.
Real life grinding.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that. Like, we had a crazy, like, super crazy client at my house. So Ray and I work in group homes now. Instead of a political call center. And we had a really crazy client who was like threatening to kill staff and rape staff and went up to a local high school.
Put your tanking skills to the test.
Yeah. So like basically all I did was like just kept an eye on him the entire time. Just be like, alright, I'm going to play Final Fantasy and make sure this guy doesn't murder anyone. And then he eloped. And then came back 4 hours later. And then eloped again and went to jail. So that was a thing. And then he got put in a new house, in which we have a new client, who's actually really, really cool. It's like this 56-year-old guy who likes to draw.
Oh, you like him?
Yeah, Rick's alright.
I do like your drawings, Ray. Those are really good.
Those are really funny.
It's really cute.
That's how you stay up, right?
Yeah.
You make a...
I draw one thing at night.
Right on.
I'm so sad my pen's finally dying.
Let's take another one. Your house should be stopped.
No, we only have those. We have like one and like a couple colors.
That's what happened when I first came to my house. We had a pen for the whole house.
You mean a whiteboard pen?
No, just a pen. A normal pen.
How do you only have
normal pens on a whiteboard?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm talking...
How did you...
I've got a box full of normal pens.
Okay, but you can draw on paper at least, though.
Yeah.
How do you only have like one regular pen for your whole place?
Because it was poorly managed.
It was very poorly managed.
And now we have a new manager who's really...
Imagine how much chaos there is when you run out of writing utensils.
To be fair,
just
both
everything
of our
falls
houses
apart.
are under new management since when we started.
Yeah, my house's manager's badass. Just got that house in shape in under a month.
Same here.
Just be happy you don't have like freaking Warden Sharp managing your houses, because that place is just gonna that's a crazy house that's just gonna shut down basically.
No, our new manager is really my new manager. He has a different one. Really kick ass. Just got that place in shape. Got the clients back on the behavior plan. We have pens in the house. More than one.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Writing utensils, you never realize how much you needed until you...
Cables back at the house.
I've been watching a lot of hockey and football at my house,
dude.
too.
All night. NFL Network is the best.
Have you noticed they just continuously play football games now?
It's just
always
on. Like,
dude, when does the season start? 2 weeks?
September 8th?
So, like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. We should all go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, man, can't wait!
Oh, we're so close.
Yeah, so we should. I'm saying on the opening, the season opener, like not the Sunday season opener, because our teams don't play on the Thursday night.
Yeah, that's my day off.
Like on the Sunday season opener, we should all go to Buffalo Wild Wings and gorge on ribs and wings and watch football.
Well, the problem with that plan is I'm pretty sure a lot of people have the exact same idea.
Yeah, I know. We'll get there. We'll do what Aaron and I used to do with Foley's and get there at like 10 a.m.
Gotcha.
Who would go to Foley's anyways?
Foley's was awesome. That place was an amazing like sports bar. Like it was so good.
Go to the Lucky Beaver.
I'll burn the Lucky Beaver down to the ground. That's what I'll do. So for those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, there used to be this amazing sports bar in Reno called Foley's, and they actually still have the painting from Foley's on the mural as the mural on the side of that building, which I find funny. And it was this amazing sports bar. They had every game on every single TV, and they changed it to the game you wanted.
Really?
When you got there, like everyone in that bar was super hardcore into football during football season, and they had a $3 breakfast of like bacon and eggs. It was like 3 eggs and 3 pieces of bacon for $3.
Oh wow!
So Aaron and I would go get this really cheap breakfast and nachos and watch football until 3 in the afternoon, while drunk Irish people came in and out and sang throughout the day. And it was awesome. It was dark. It was exactly what you want from a bar. Like, bars are not supposed to be places of happiness.
So, karaoke bars?
Not West 2nd Street can suck it. That is not... A bar is supposed to be dark, filled with sports and cheap, mediocre food, and silence. Unless it's a playoff game, then it can be loud.
Unless it's the playoffs or Super Bowl.
Playoffs and Super Bowl can be as loud as it wants to be. Or like
it's a party.
Yeah, or a really tight game. Like if it's like 35-28 with 2 minutes to go. Like, alright, get loud then. Not just like, oh, it's 13-0 in the beginning of the second and people are flipping out.
Yeah, I could see you being one of those people.
Also, what's really cool is like everyone there wear their jerseys for their favorite team, including the waitress. To include the waitresses and bartender.
To be fair, they still do that.
Okay, that's good to know. But then that place went under new management and ditched a bunch of that stuff and got rid of like 2 of the best bartenders. One is good friends with Quinn's dad, actually.
Really?
Yeah. And he will give Quinn and I discounted drinks. So that's nice.
Oh, so they just get you drunk faster. Okay.
I do believe that's how you get business going.
That is how you get business at a bar.
If you get people drunk faster, you're doing a good job.
Yeah. Like if you can get them to buy more drinks and still make a profit, you are a successful bar.
Yes.
But yeah, then they went under new management and got rid of a bunch of bartenders because they didn't want to pay them well, and then like jacked up the prices on the menu, and then they ruined it.
Basically, a lot of bad business decisions to scare the customers away.
And then they ruined it, or apparently that place was bought by a new place called the Lucky Beaver, or it's the same terrible management. Because I've heard their food is expensive there. I haven't been. And I refuse to go in there because I'm like, bleep you killed Foley's. Sorry. Bleep you killed Foley's. I'm going to Murphy's Law.
Ugh.
Murphy's Law is great. It's exactly what you want from a bar.
I feel like I don't feel like it's a
fine.
good idea to name a
There's
place.
pool tables.
No. But like I said,
I don't
dark alcohol sports.
And I want to hear your point.
I feel like it's not exactly the best place to name your place after Murphy's Law because Murphy will hit your establishment and it won't be pretty.
And I think
it would be ironic.
I think it's Irish wordplay because Murphy's is an Irish name, so on and so forth.
But still, respect Murphy or Murphy will hurt you. As one of my professors told me.
Truth.
It is true.
Yeah.
Shit will happen. So you better respect it.
Yeah.
Wonder how often Bruce Wayne goes to the bar. That was a random question that moved into my head. He can't get drunk because he has to be Batman at night.
I really like that bar on South Virginia next to Midtown.
I don't know. He can stop by and get a Batatonic.
Batatonic. Bat and gin. It's a shot of gin with a small bat wing in it.
Yeah, Ozzy came up with it.
Yep. It's the blood of a bat mixed with gin.
Oh. That doesn't. Oh.
Yeah, you've heard that story where like Ozzy Osbourne was on stage and bit the head off a bat. Yeah.
Okay, that's a little.
Yeah, like a live bat. Just
because he was that metal.
That little use boosted him to the top of the I'm the most metal list.
Yeah, like And he still resides there.
Yeah, like, no one's come close to eating a live animal on stage during a concert.
Yeah.
Not just a animal, the head of an animal.
Also, Ozzy, like, as a person, for the most part, seems pretty cool. Like, I remember. Do you guys remember that Super Bowl commercial from a couple years back where it's like Justin Bieber and it's like Ozzy was like, "What the hell's a Bieber?" It sound and he just rants about it. It was funny. Yeah. No.
Speaking of that, I miss when the Super Bowl had good halftime shows.
When was the last time there was a really good one?
2000. About 15 years ago.
Yeah, they all had to.
Back in my day.
I don't know. Who was last year's? Forgot.
Katy Perry? No, it wasn't Katy Perry. It was a female singer. I know that much.
Okay, well...
I feel like there was a fairly recent one that I thought was pretty good.
There's I think it was Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's right.
Someone.
That one was good.
Yeah, that one was pretty legit.
Yeah.
No offense though, but like when I'm watching the Super Bowl, like I would expect like them, like just Iron Maiden to come out, just music that just wants like both players to hurt each other.
The problem is like because the Super Bowl is the most watched event in the country, they need to like pick safe.
Right? I know. So like here's Lady Gaga.
Yeah, like here is unoffensive pop music.
Here's a lot of fire and lighting.
Maybe occasionally country will sneak in there. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if Luke Bryan ended up at the Super Bowl, half of America would lose its shit and just burn down the building. I was okay with them ladies dancing around because there might be a nip slip, but not this dude.
God.
I remember that argument. That was a legit argument for years.
America is doomed. Did you see that picture I saw on Facebook? It was Walmart, and it's like the 15 or less lines. Like 15 is this many, and it shows the hand, two hands, then a third hand.
I still like the one I saw that was just like, if Donald Trump's elected president, it'll be like the movie Idiocracy, but in real life.
Oh God. But so now my options for a bar are Buffalo Wild Wings, it's a very traditional sports bar. Like it's very much like there are tons of TVs with tons of games, a crap ton of people, but I go because the food is very good for a relatively reasonable price. Because Buffalo Wings are never cheap, and I don't understand why they're always so expensive. Actually, I do. I've made them. I know why they're expensive.
There's a reason I don't order them.
They're a pain in the butt to make.
Yeah.
Buffalo Wings suck to make. Like, they're delicious. You've never had them. You've never had Buffalo Wings.
That's it. I don't order them.
Why?
Because they're expensive.
They're not that expensive.
You just said that.
Yeah, they're expensive, but they're not, like, that expensive.
I order biscuits and gravy at, like, every restaurant because they're, like, $3.
God.
Like, Texas Roadhouse is a super expensive meal for me.
And that's insane to me, because Texas Roadhouse, that seems like would you say Texas Roadhouse is, like, cheap for a steak? Like, relatively?
I forgot how expensive it was.
I think it was, like, $19 for the meal.
Bronson,
$19 for how big of a steak?
Oh, do we want to talk about this person?
We can't get a good steak for $20, Bronson.
So fuck this. Okay.
I like this person.
This person is the most pretentious douche I've ever... Actually, now second most pretentious douche I've ever met.
There you go.
Sorry.
Someone took the top today.
Yeah, someone swooped ahead.
That crowd.
But this is the second most pretentious tool I've ever made. We used to work with her at the local call center.
She is cool.
She's a tool. We're driving to work one day with her. We used to carpool with her. And we're talking about steak, and she like just dropped. Like, I'm just like, yeah, Texas Roadhouse was pretty good. Like, you can get a good steak for $20. And she's like, you can't get a good steak for $20. You have to spend at least what'd she say? Like, you have to spend at least $30, $35. And I'm like, I just wanted to like hit her with a bat when I heard that. Just like,
just pull a Harley Quinn.
Yeah, just like in that DLC.
Pull off the Bane.
Just calm down, Puddin'.
Yeah, just do the Bane thing, where hold over and just crack him on my knee, break this person's back.
That's a little much for someone who believes that.
This happens all the time, though.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. There are several instances where this happens all the fucking time. All right, we can swear on this podcast. This is the one where it's allowed. Go ahead.
Oh, goody.
Everyone say fuck once. Anthony.
Fucking Rocket League.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, great game.
Yep.
I did swear on Rocket League actually, because man, when intense games, language.
Rocket League's the shit. That game's great.
But no, I mean, like, it was that in the moment, which is like, I couldn't live on Tostitos.
Well, yeah, like, okay, so before Ray and I got our current job, so right now we live on about $70 per person, $75 per person.
To be fair, yesterday I bought 3 Tostitos for work. It equals 1 lasagna.
And the lasagna's better. Tastes better.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Not when you make it in the microwave. See, I at least make the Tostitos in the oven.
Okay, fine. I'm going to move past that part. So, like, Ray and I used to live on $50 per person every 2 weeks for groceries. That's $100 total.
Okay.
And that means you have to buy a lot of frozen shit. You have to buy a lot of food that is bad for you, or you will die because you won't have enough food.
All that ramen.
Yeah. We eat plenty of ramen, plenty of frozen pizzas.
All that ramen and sodium.
Yeah, just
sodium.
tacos.
Sodium. What is it like to have high blood pressure?
Because here's the thing, you can get 2 chickens. Like, you can get all the stuff you need for tacos for like 2 to 3 days for $15. So, like, we do tacos, and like that's super high in sodium. Like, even if you get the low sodium stuff, it's still just super high in it. And she's just like, and we were talking about this, and she's like, "Oh, I don't think I could live like that. I would die." I'm like, "If you had to, you would. You pretentious bitch." Yeah. Oh my god.
She's a nice person, bro.
I'm not gonna drop the C word because that's bad even for this podcast. But she's a that. She is a C word.
She's not a cougar.
Can I drop the C word on this show?
No.
No. Okay. Fine.
To be fair, in Australian it means friend.
I do not.
We're gonna have to verify that.
I don't believe in the Australian meaning of that word. I believe in the American meaning of it, and she is it. She is very much a C word.
Yeah, she's a friend.
She is a C word.
She's very much a car, you mean?
She's a caterpillar.
But I'm not gonna push it. I know what you mean.
If you push this, I will drop the C word. Yeah. But no, like, just crap, like, Anthony, if you had to live on ramen and Tostitos pizzas because you were broke, you could do it, right?
Yes.
Okay. You wouldn't be like, oh, I'd die.
Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. We're in our 20s.
Yeah. You'll live.
We can abuse our bodies a little bit.
Yeah.
It's when you hit your 50s when you really can't do it anymore.
30s, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd say
once you hit middle age, that's when you really have to start worrying and keep up with your healthy fruits and vegetables, and then you have to start worrying about blood tests and cholesterol and sodium and good cholesterol and bad cholesterol and sugar and calcium and all that weird stuff that they check for in blood tests.
Yeah, she's just super pretentious about everything. Just rude, unnecessary comments.
It's like does she drive like a Mercedes or something?
Because she drives a moped that she's mad that it got stolen, even though she didn't lock it to anything because she's dumb. She's super dumb.
Because if she's very pretentious, why would you ever want to live with a moped when you can have a Mercedes?
Because
no other car has good enough quality.
because it gets good gas mileage and shit like that, but it's like,
okay, then this moped is
that
moped better be of high quality than 90% of other mopeds in the market.
And she's also a hipster, so there's that. Yeah,
Bronson, you're a hipster.
I'm not that bad of a hipster.
He likes football. He likes football. That doesn't make him 100% a hipster.
Yeah, I like a lot of things.
He would watch like rugby.
Rugby
Rugby is actually popular in various countries. I take that.
Rugby's rad. I like rugby.
Yeah,
but no.
It's like, do you want to get out all your frustration in 30 minutes?
Yeah. Like,
rugby.
But no, you can get a good steak for $20.
Yeah, back to the point.
I forgot how big was that steak. I forgot.
Yeah.
I mean, freaking, I went to buffets for the prime rib, and actually I went to the El Dorado buffet, and the steak actually wasn't that bad, and that was like a $12 buffet for lunch.
Yeah, no, like, I remember...
So, that was actually pretty good.
Like, Texas Roadhouse, it was like $19-20.
I forgot how much I paid there, because I took the small steak, and that was back when I really wasn't eating too much. But then we went to Outback Steakhouse, and I took the biggest steak they've got.
Yeah, you can get a good steak at Outback for $4.
Never been to Outback.
Yeah, you would really like this.
I haven't been to Outback until, like, the first time I went to Outback was actually last year.
Yeah.
I like Texas Roadhouse.
You like Outback.
Speaking of Outback, what do what do the Australians think an American restaurant is like? Because you notice how like everything here is like Outback. All they really do to make it look Australian is decorate the inside, but everyone there speaks with an American accent. And then they say, well, Australia cooks their steaks over wood fire, so we got wood fire steaks. And then I checked with someone, and I'm like, do they actually cook their steaks on wood fire? And the person was like, no, we cook it on a grill, just like you guys do here. And I'm like, you mean you guys don't cook wood fire like Outback claims Australians do?
Wood fire is good for cooking steak, though.
I know, but still, I verified that it's wood fire an Australian thing, and the person no.
Well, I mean,
we just cook our steaks on a grill like everyone else.
If you keep up with BuzzFeed, you'd know the answer to this question because they
actually I watched that BuzzFeed video, 10 things Australians asked the U.S. Like one of them was like, "Why does your money all look the same?
Yeah.
Why do you have canned cheese?"
Canned cheese is gross.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Why do you have to have ranch dressing with everything, including pizza?
You don't, because ranch is gross.
Yeah, it's pretty much
why, like ranch on your salad. I get that.
I don't get all that because you can get Caesar dressing, which tastes way better.
It's like ranch dressing your salad. I get that,
and it's healthier. It's not that much
other
healthier,
things.
Healthier.
Why do you sell your beer in pharmacies? And I'm like, I don't know either.
Because you want to make the pain.
I guess when you are on I guess when you're on medicine, I guess you might as well pick up some alcohol along the way, even though that's a really bad idea.
It's pretty much, why do you guys still not use the metric system?
That's
simple.
Yes, everything is lopping off decimals. Lopping off digits or adding zeros at the end. It's all 10. So easy.
The problem is you would doom the South.
Not only that, but you would... But yeah, all of us... Yeah, then not only that, but the politicians are like, this costs too much money. We got to change everything. We got to change every sign, every speedometer, everything. We got to reteach everybody how to do math.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But the thing is that, like, metric is so easy. It's like 1,000 meters go with kilometers, whereas freaking... like 5,280 feet in a mile. Do you know how long that would take for an elementary school child to figure that out? Or remember that?
Yeah, no, I
12 inches in a feet, 3 feet in a yard, and how many yards are in a mile? So you gotta take 5,280 and divide it by 3. Can someone do that in their head?
I mean, yeah.
Whereas 2 kilometers is 2,000 meters. Easy.
Yeah.
80 meters, 100 centimeters, or 10 decimeters, or 1,000 millimeters. Easy. Metric.
Going back to the steak topic.
Back to the steak topic.
First, yeah, you can easily get a good steak for $20.
To be fair, I like cheap steak day, which is $7.
I had steak in a buffet, and that's
not
okay.
I mean, I'm talking about like ribeye, like traditional steak.
Like I've had steak at a $12
that's New York strip
lunch buffet.
Yeah, so New York strip is $10. Like that's a very specific deal.
But still.
Yeah, like still.
I go to Walmart, get a $10 steak.
We used to have breakfast steaks. That was actually good.
Yeah.
Except that was like 2 in the morning. But
you and I should go to that sometime.
We should.
Especially when you get your days off switched.
Not sure when that's going to happen right now. Apparently it might be working now because hours got switched to House 11. So since that happened, they might switch mine. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah, just raise hell. That's what I did when we got the new manager, and I was like, so I prefer Graves. I prefer Graves Sunday through Thursday. I really like Graves and weekends off.
It's mainly because one person doesn't want to switch their days. That's the whole reason.
Oh. What is it? What are their days?
Like, his days off are, I think, like, Sunday, Monday, or Sunday, like, Sunday, Saturday. So I actually might be able to get legit weekends off.
That's good. I don't think he'll switch those, though. When you have that holy grail of Saturday, Sunday off, you don't ever let it go. Like, if you legitimately have Sunday, Saturday off, you don't let that shit go. Are you kidding me? If I got Sunday, Saturday off and Graves, I would just like hold on to that. And it's like never. Yeah. Especially if you make it at home, like you
precious.
Like you can like if you spend $20 on like a steak at like a deli or a butcher, like you can get a really good steak.
You can get steak at a $12 lunch buffet, and that's actually all right.
Yeah, like this you can spend $30 to get a good steak, like.
I hope that...
I just realized today's my Friday.
TGIF.
TGIF.
After working 2 doubles this week.
Thank God it's Friday.
I basically had 1 double, and I'm gonna have Next Saturday, I work an extra grave.
If I was able to drive, I would have had a triple today and been off right now. Because the other guy called in, and I was like, I'll work it. My boss literally said, you can't work more than 16 hours in a day. I was like, it's not the same day, though.
Why can't you do that?
It's a policy thing. Like, it's frowned upon. Like, you can do it, but they really would rather find someone else than the guy who's been there 16 hours.
Yeah, because they don't want to pay you.
Yeah, because that would have been 16 hours of overtime pay.
Of doubles.
Yeah, that's straight overtime.
Yeah, that would have been like $19 an hour. Instead of that's lame. That's actually one thing I do miss about AT&T is like, if you want to work a triple, go for it.
You mean 24 hours?
Yeah. You could at AT&T you can work as much as you want. So if you want to work a triple, you can.
Yeah. Okay.
I've worked a double. I've never worked a triple. I wanted to try a triple.
The problem is at the end of triple, you're not going to get home safely unless you get a cab.
What are you talking about? We're going to play Smash Bros. For 35 hours.
Actually, I'm going to disappoint you.
What?
The record was broken again.
What is it?
The new Smash record is like 130 hours.
We got this.
I think we should switch.
Like I said, see, what was the old record? 38?
Yeah.
See, like I said, I'm just like, it doesn't seem that hard to break 38 hours. And I was right.
Let's do Mario.
Yeah, we can do Mario. We do 50 hours.
Pick some. Look, there can be a world record for anything, so pick something obscure because no one's gonna ever find it or buy it or try it.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Nah, Rare Replay exists. They'll do that. No. You
I think
can Heroes of the Storm for 50 hours. I'm pretty sure the high of winning will.
Dear Lord.
Will keep you guys going.
I'd fall asleep during like the 5-minute wait time in between matches after 30 hours.
Well, during those wait times, we'd have to like get people to come in and just be like,
"Hey, wake up! Stay awake."
Yeah, here, food.
Slapping
food. We'll just slap
bacon.
us with pizza. Slap us with bacon.
Bacon.
Sugar. Bacon.
Sugar. Caffeine. Mochas. Peppermint.
Peppermint mochas. Every bit of the night.
I thought you didn't drink coffee. I don't.
It's just like, I don't want any more coffee. Peppermint.
I think you should try that coffee I told you about at 7-Eleven.
Next time you make one.
Why does that sound incredibly nasty?
That's right.
I'm broke until Monday night.
It's so close to payday.
I know. I hate when payday falls during the week. Like, I'm so used to paydays falling on a Friday. Like, from every other job I've had, payday was Friday. So it just bothers the living crap out of me that this one just changes all the time. Because our paydays, no matter what, are the 10th and the 25th. Unless it's a weekend, then it's the Friday before. So, like, this week, the 25th is on a Tuesday, so we're getting paid on a Tuesday. Which means Ray's getting paid on his Sunday. And I'm getting paid on my Wednesday.
All the sushi. Or maybe Juicy's. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah. Not a fan of sushi. We gotta do grocery shopping. That'll be fun on Tuesday. Nothing like getting out of work and immediately going grocery shopping. Conveniently, though, there is a Walmart right there next to where we work. So.
Yep.
I think we're gonna have to switch it to Mario.
Yeah, that'd be good.
We can do 3D World 100% it.
Why not Mario Party? At least you guys will stay away from the anger.
Yeah!
No.
Play through every Mario Party. Max turns.
God, no.
Let's do it.
I'll shoot myself. I'll shoot myself on camera on stream.
We could do it. I'll bring all the Oreos and nacho cheese.
I mean, I'd eat the Oreos. I'd try that. Like, first off, we're saving that for a series for the site.
I know.
And I want more staff participation in that. Second is...
You're just afraid you'll love it.
Second, 50 hours of Mario Party would be torture.
No, it wouldn't.
Like, even if you like that game. Those minigames repeat so much.
I like minigames, though.
Like Mario 3D World, Mario Galaxy.
We could play Smash Mario Party. Just play that on repeat.
You mean Smash Tour?
Yeah, Smash Tour.
Fuck Smash Tour.
Go Smash Tour.
Wait, does Dan record actually hold the Mario one as well?
Yeah, he owns the Mario one.
Good, I can still say that I beat your record doing okay.
Yeah, so let's do the Mario one. We'll 100% Mario 3D World, because I think that will eat the entire time. I really do.
Get all the coins, all the secret stuff.
Because you have 3 green coins per level, a stamp, and you need to reach the top of the flagpole with every character and get 1,000 lives. So, I think that will. If that does not eat 50 hours, it will come very, very close.
I like how our workload went from 30, 35, if we wanted to push it, 37, to now 50 plus.
Yeah.
Oh well, we're still gonna break a record.
Yeah,
I could just imagine you guys play Mario and you just randomly did I just randomly see an ink cat just go across the screen? Because once you push 50 hours, you're gonna start hallucinating.
All this stop, and
you're just gonna start hearing weird noises. Like, did I just hear a dog?
Now, the world record for a fighting game is 130 hours.
What's that one?
It's street. Someone did just any fighting game, 130 hours.
We should break.
Is it a team or is it by himself?
It's him, one other person.
Right, because you need somebody to keep you awake.
Like, playing by yourself, I'd be out. Like, if I tried to
if you play by yourself, after maybe about the 30th hour, you're going to really pass out.
Game Informer broke a bunch of records. Like, they did the JRPG one, which I think is 38 hours.
Just the JRPGs?
Then why not just pick Final Fantasy? Well, I was going to say...
We can't play it together. That's the problem. It's no multiplayer.
Okay, because I was going to suggest Final Fantasy 13, because you could do that 60-hour yeah. You're going to be so bored mashing it that you're going to fall asleep.
We could do.
I would be really enjoying that game because I like the story. I would make you play it. I'd enjoy the story. Is that annoying?
You don't know what's going on in the story unless you read the bleeping logs. So what you really are saying is, I like the pretty cutscenes.
Yes, I do.
Like, you are not saying
the characters though. That's
the characters suck.
Snow.
Hope sucks.
You remind me of Hope actually. Yeah, like out of all the characters, I'd say you're not Snow. You're Hope or Vanille.
That's fighting words. Vanille's okay.
Hope is like a 17-year-old who acts around like a 13-year-old mommy's boy, seeking out revenge, but takes forever to take action. I don't think that describes Bronson.
There's Hope's.
No, I meant from like 2, like 10.
13-2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hope's 10.
I don't know Hope stuff together.
See, yeah, I don't know about. He just becomes the intro speak. Like, I just know the Hope from 13. I only saw a little bit of him from 13.3 when he's basically the guy who sits at the fancy computer at the command center, but that's about it.
Hope's terrible. Like, I'm just honest. Hope's terrible. Vanille is annoying a lot of the time, but also can be endearing.
Has a random breakdown for no good reasons.
Yeah.
Snow is literally just, I'm gonna punch things until I save my woman.
Snow pretty much. Snow.
Lovey-dovey, man.
I have trouble hating Snow just because he's really funny and he's voiced by Troy Baker.
Yeah.
I really like Lightning.
Lightning and Snow were my two favorite. Like, when they argued, I was like, this is fantastic.
She is female Cloud. That is what she is.
Yeah, she has that like lightning.
That's not an excuse for the fact that I find her that she's just constantly grouchy about everything.
Like I said, she gets better in 2. I don't know about Lightning Returns where it's just her.
No, she's good in that one too.
It's me. I want the title. I want the character. I'm me.
Well, that's because she's pretty much most people's favorite character from that game.
Just because she's a female version of Cloud and looks good, so everyone gawks at her.
Yeah.
Like if they made like Final Fantasy 13 Snowfall and it was just Snow on the cover, I'd be like, yeah.
That would just be just make it one gigantic cheesy trip, and I might like it.
I actually did like 13.2. 13.2 was alright.
Where it was like the time travel thing.
It was the time travel.
You time traveled using a Moogle bow.
Yeah, and you had like the different like weapon, like Moogles and summons.
That was like a drug trip.
That was cool.
Mm-hmm. To be fair though, I always thought it was weird how Pops never had chocobo poop in his hair.
That was weird.
Like I always thought like he should just have like a white spot just stuck in his hair.
Well, no, like it's like that afro must be disgusting now. I think it's crapping in his hair all the time. Just that man's fro is gross now. He smells probably like Zaz always smells like bird shit. Probably.
You know what the thing is that chocobo stenches are really really bad. Yeah. Even in the world of 13, when you met like big chocobos, like you finally ride one across that damn plane. They smell really bad, so his afro just like must leave the greatest stench.
Yeah, his
that's how he defeats enemies. He just gets really close up to him and he's just like spunky.
Yeah, he just shakes his hair and just all this poop and torrid, awful
Can you
smell
imagine the
comes
final boss
out.
of Final Fantasy 13 just dying because of that?
Yeah, just Snow's okay. Hope is awful. Zaz is the best character.
I feel like the only reason why you like Saz is because he was the only one that wasn't.
Cool.
Look, I absolutely hate the character.
He was the only one who wasn't a whiny shitbag.
He was realistic.
The only reason why people liked Saz is because he wasn't as bad as everyone else. Okay, that's basically it.
Yeah.
He got really
Lightning's
bad
cranky. Lightning's cranky all the time. Snow is all lovey-dovey. Hope is some mommy's boy sent on revenge but takes forever and becomes an inspirational speaker that everyone smiles about.
Sarah's always stoned.
Vanille's too perky. Fang is too one-dimensional. The only reason why you like Sauce is because he didn't suck as much as everyone else.
He's a person. He's a real human.
But he still wasn't that interesting. He just sucked less.
Like that scene where his son comes out and his son turns to a rock and then he's just like, why do I bother?
Do you know what the thing? See, do you know what really sucks about Hope is that I thought his parents were really awesome. His mom is like in like the rebellion army fight, and his dad looks pretty well off, and he has a pretty awesome, and you know the family has a pretty awesome house. So I don't even know how Hope existed.
That gets machine gunned.
Yeah, like his dad was just like, send out Hope, give me Hope, and they were like, no, we're keeping him.
Hope's parents
Use
are cool.
your boomerang.
Hope's parents are cool.
Go,
Hope himself is like, oh man. If you want to talk about a bad example of growing up type of character, Hope is it. Because, you know, growing up and eventually becoming a man is a common theme I notice in a lot of JRPGs, but Hope is a bad example of it.
So, to be fair, if you play that scene where his mom dies and you play Let's Get Down to Business from Mulan, it fits perfectly.
Okay, hold on. I want to talk about these games for a second. This is how you know Final Fantasy XIII's cast sucks. Super sucks.
Troy Baker was in it.
No, Troy Baker's great. He's in great things, like The Last of Us and Bioshock and Uncharted.
Was he the one in Bioshock 1 or is it 3?
He was in 3.
That's right.
I keep forgetting Bioshock 2 was a thing.
It's the Big Daddy. It was weird.
When everyone says Bioshock 2, I'm like, you mean Infinite? I'm like, oh wait, right. They made another one of those. But no, like, Troy Baker's in a bunch of good stuff. Now, I take that cast, now insert them into the cast of any of the good Final Fantasies, so 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Mm-hmm. So Snow is Cloud, or is Lightning Cloud?
Lightning's Cloud.
Like, insert them into that game and realize how much more they suck by comparison.
I was thinking Snow, or Lightning could be Tifa.
I can see it.
I mean, to be honest, those characters...
Tifa's too upbeat.
To be honest, those characters do fit, what do they call it, archetypes?
Mm-hmm.
Even then, it's terrible execution.
Yeah.
It's like, you guys know, like, here's the thing, this story as a whole isn't actually that bad. They got a great idea going, they just executed it so horribly that it was
really bad storytelling.
Convoluted, confusing, really annoying characters.
They don't understand Fall C and LC and fucking all that shit.
To this day, I still can't remember and explain that story.
You have to, like, if you want to understand it, you have to dig through those fucking logs. And no one wants to do that. No one wants to, like...
no one wants to play Destiny.
Why are they on a train in the first place?
You know what? Destiny at least plays well. The shooting in Destiny is at least fun.
See, Destiny's problem is that it's a little too simplistic.
To be fair.
And they locked all the information behind a giant internet wall where it's like, would you like to know more about Destiny? Please go to our website, read this.
Please go to Bungie.net/Destiny.
Like, why do I have to do that to understand how Destiny is? Because Destiny has like a really weird, vague-ish concept. It's like, the darkness came, and there was the Traveler, and you bring the light. And I was like, that sounds like a generic fantasy BS.
Sorry, Ray, you were saying?
I don't know. There's some people that'll play that game, and like that's their internet use. Like I know people that are like, you can play a game, or you could use your internet, or you could study, like super like strict families, and they'll be like, yeah, I was playing Destiny, but I have no idea what's going on because I can't look it up.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, that's the thing is though, like Destiny's like gameplay, like minute-to-minute gameplay.
Even if they threw it like just in like a logbook in the game.
Yeah, like that would be better. I agree, that would be better. But even then, that's shitty game design. Like, having to tell your narrative through these, like, oh, we have all these interesting plot points, but you don't experience them in the plot. They're in this giant book.
See, here's the thing, Matt. Like things like Mass Effect 1 and 2. Like with Mass Effect 1, you didn't need a book. I mean, there was a book, but you didn't need it.
Yeah, like the book was there to supplement the experience.
Yeah,
not
like Mass Effect told you what the world was, and it told you everything you needed to know about it, so you could pick it up and go. And the book supplements the prologue to fill in if you're interested.
Yeah, like there's like if the Asari are an all-female race, how do they mate, and how can they mate with every single other species?
You wouldn't call them female; they're monogendered, so you can't even call them male or female.
Yeah, I would say
but
still, like most people consider them female. They take the appearance of female. Like if the Asari are an all-female race and they can mate with any species, how do they reproduce? And like you go into the log and it's like,
or you watch it happen.
Yeah, there's
if Shepard romanced
if you romance
if you romance the art to Sony, which by the way, same voice actor as Lightning.
That's ironic.
That's funny, but no. Like something they could do, like Kingdom Hearts 2, like when they wake up and Jerry's like, "Huh, my log's been wiped." It's like you've been asleep for a long time and it looks like your log's been wiped, and just as you go through the game, like, "Oh, we found a new file."
Like, even that I don't think is good. Like, I think good design is like...
I'm just saying that'd be better.
That would be better.
Like, go to Bungie.net and...
find it. But, like, even the Final Fantasy 13 method is bad. Like, a good method, like that Mass Effect one is perfect. It's like,
not only that,
you get the story, you get the culture, you get all this stuff, but if you want to expand on that, there is this giant... what was it called? What was it called in Mass Effect?
The
Codex?
The Codex.
Yeah,
it was called the Codex.
It's like they give you a codex and they don't use like bizarre words. They explain it to you in an easy to way follow. Whereas in Final Fantasy, they just use like thick words and paragraphs, and I was like, I can't read this. This is way too much time.
Like even in an MMO.
I'm sorry, I'm not in school.
Like even in an MMO, every modern Final Fantasy has been bad about that. Like even in
14's not so bad.
It's not as bad. I will give you that.
Yeah, 14's not.
But like in I remember that like lengthy cutscene that it opens up with, and then you go through a bunch.
I remember that.
You go through a bunch of quests, and then you finally get the story where it's like, I just watched Ray do the Night Elf starting zone. It's like that was maybe a minute and a half, and it gave you all the backstory you needed. It was like...
Well, the problem with World of Warcraft is if you're not familiar with Warcraft,
like
they already were dumping a lot of names on you. Actually, speaking of bad starts to games that you have no idea what's going on, if you played Skyrim, they dropped maybe about 15 or 30 names that you had no idea what it's about unless you were the geekiest Elder Scrolls fan.
30 names, 20 factions.
Like, there's this guy who's worshipping to the gods, and you probably recognize one or two names from Oblivion, but that's about it. It's like, look, that man's... What's the Stormcloak's leader name again?
Demary?
I don't... Dude,
Ulfric Stormcloak?
Stormcloak,
yeah. Ulfric Stormcloak, and I'm like, this guy's important. How and why does he have
Why is he about to die?
Why is he
I thought he was the one who got decapitated in the very beginning. I was like, oh, I guess he wasn't that important after all.
Doing a giant logbook is terrible.
If I wanted to do textbook reading, I would have gone to school.
Yeah.
I went to school and got 6 free pizzas. I love college.
That's the thing that happened. At the university, they needed like the new student welcome, and they were giving away pizzas.
Yeah, Domino's was there, and they were like, free pizza slices for everyone. And I went there, was really like right as they were closing, and they were just like, you want some pizza? And I was like, can I just have all of them? They're like, sure, we're just going to throw them away.
Man, that's a waste of good food, but I imagine the employees can't take it home.
They couldn't take it back with them, so they...
You can't take it home? That is the most...
Well, that's cheating. Like, you're basically cheating on on who you work for in that case, whereas Ray doesn't work there. So, there you
go. Well, Ray and I benefited from it, so...
Yeah, I had like 4 pizzas.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
So how fast did you wolf that down? Because
took us 2 days. Took us 2 days to go through it.
Because I imagine after watching him eat a... What was that, quad?
It was a quad, yeah.
Yeah, that was quite terrifying.
It's not that big of a burger.
Okay.
I'm sorry. First off, the patties are pretty thick.
They're like 2 inches thick.
Yes.
So they're 2 inches thick. They're like 5 inches around.
Yes.
They're huge. These things are big burgers. The name of the restaurant is Juicy's Giant Hamburgers. These are big ass burgers.
Here's the thing: if it was like Steak and Shake, where their patties are pretty small,
like Steak and Shake,
I would eat a quad easy.
Dude, yeah, you can down a quad.
But freaking at Juicy's, they're like 2 or 3 times thicker than average burger patties you would find in any regular fast food place. So wow, so you're talking about a burger that's maybe like good at least 2 or 3 inches tall.
Dude, this thing is like 4 inches tall before the bread. Like that thing is huge. Like,
and here's Ray that just wolfed it down, and here I am struggling to finish a double, and I'm just like...
I'll finish my double, and Ray will be done with his quad, and it's just like, how are you... and will still be hungry.
Does diabetes grant you the all-amazing buff of quick consumption?
It's a perk.
Yeah, it's a perk.
But yeah, like...
It's a passive trait I was born with.
Now, passive trait gained after... diabetes.
But no, like, it's... Like, if you go to a burger restaurant, and the patties are like 2 inches thick, like an inch and a half.
I would say it's 2 inches. 2 inches is this much, dude.
That's 2 inches. That's an inch.
No, that's an inch.
I'd
say 3/4 of an inch. An inch is kind of.
I'm saying an inch thick. All right, we'll go.
I agree with Anthony. Like an inch is like bam.
And
that's
an inch.
That's about 2 patties.
Because what you just.
I think I have measuring tape somewhere around here. We'll find it after this, but I'm saying
it's quite a bit, you know.
I'm saying they're an inch thick.
Because an inch is 2.54 centimeters. I don't know why I remember that.
Random.
We were talking about metric earlier, and that's just somehow pooped in my head. I think it's 2.5.
So either I'm eating 5 inches worth of.
Yeah, that looks about 5 inches. It's like that thick. That looks about 5 inches.
That's not that much.
I think it's better at this point we do this instead of this, because it's a little hard.
Yeah, like
both our hands
it's like this big.
And those fries are not that filling.
Those fries are, dude. Their fries are cut thick.
Actually, to be honest, I think they actually could put in more fries.
Do you get a small or a large?
Even a large is too small.
A large is like basically like 20 fries, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, that's because they're bigger thick, though.
I know, but still, even then, it's like I wish I could throw in more
$4
fries.
for a large fry. I would expect at least a quantity to equal.
Because I could tell because the bag
quality is like those are the best fries.
Like if they gave two portions, that'd be like 1 large fry to me.
Oh. Yeah, but you're just down a fucking large fry at McDonald's.
Maybe talking about food's a bad idea. I'm hungry.
No, going back to the original thing though. So it's like
enough for Juicy's.
So it's broke. Have fun. I'll have a tuna sandwich at home. But it's like 3/4 of an inch thick, like at minimum.
Yeah, at minimum.
And it's 5 inches around. And he has 4 of these, so it's about a little over a bit of a pound of meat. I've
also discovered bacon on them. It's delicious.
Yeah, he just started adding bacon to them. So
that can't be cheap.
It's like an extra $1.
Yeah, so he has about a pound of beef, a little over a pound of beef, and these giant ass patties. Do they put slices in between every slice or just
every slice?
So let's say 8.
Oh wow, that's
so how many slices? How much slices of bacon on each?
It was like I'd say 3 small slices on each patty.
So he's doing 3 small slices on each. So that's 12 slices of bacon with a pound of beef. A little, we'll say a pound and like an eighth of a pound of beef with the 2 buns, and then he eats half of a large fry, and then he only has water to drink.
If I could afford a shake, I'd eat a shake.
Yeah, so you are a monster. Like this is terrifying. Like here's the thing, and also like I make burgers at home for us, lean hamburgers, and these things are they are definitely 2 inches thick. Those things are thick burgers, and then they're about anywhere from they're about that big around.
Okay.
And like he'll eat 2 to 3, no issue, just no problem, with a salad. With a salad and a piece of fruit and anything else he can do, and rice.
You feed me such small portions.
That's not small. Like that. Like the amount of hamburger you eat, that is like 2 to 3 days of hamburger.
No, when we started our diet, it was pretty much like here's a Cheetah sandwich and a pinch of wheat thins. Why are you dying on the floor, Ray?
You shouldn't be dying.
You've eaten like 1,000 calories today compared to your normal 10,000.
Yeah, you shouldn't be eating 10,000 calories a day.
I'm an Olympic gold medal.
If you are
looking at Ray, I don't think.
Yeah. No, like a healthy diet for Ray would be like 1/3 of that, like 3,500. Mm-hmm. That sounds about right. Like if he's really active, 3,500. If not, like 25.
Maybe once we start pumping iron.
Yeah, 25,000 to 3,000. For me, it's 2 even if I'm active. 25 if I'm like football active, like really really active. So yeah, like yeah, still then, like, that's not, yeah. The biggest thing I've noticed about that's bad about what you like to eat, Ray, is your blood pressure will be through the roof one day.
To be fair, I would eat the healthiest food if I could get it in large quantities.
Okay.
Like, if you made me, 10 lean hamburgers, those size, I'd eat them with a salad. Nice piece of fruit on the side.
I imagine your food bill is really expensive, though.
No, I can live off $14 for 2 weeks.
But he eats nothing but Tostino's pizzas.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that, bro? We just talked about how that's okay.
That's not okay when you can afford it, which you can. Afford to eat better. and better for your health. Like, yeah, when we were super, super, super broke, yeah, like, it's better than death and starving. But when you can afford to, you know, improve your quality of life for your body, especially in the long term, you know. And now that you're diabetic, you really should not be eating pizza every night.
Yeah, I should really cut down on the soda.
That too.
Yeah, definitely the soda.
I don't even like soda that much. It's just kind of been like, I'm so sleepy. Grab chef, give me coffee.
Then drink, like, coffee.
That's just as bad. And I'd rather drink something I like the taste of.
How is coffee just as bad? Like, that is not carby, really.
Yeah, but think of how much sugar I'd have to add to it to make it not taste like coffee.
Like, then add cinnamon. It'll taste like cinnamon.
Cinnamon is still bad.
That's bad for you?
Yeah.
Isn't cinnamon flavored sugar in a way?
No, it's like cinnamon's different. It's not sugar.
Yeah, it's a spice, technically.
It's a spice.
Okay.
Like, I thought that'd be treated similar to salt, but
salt's bad.
Salt is bad for diabetics. Really.
Sodium's really bad. Like, I have to watch.
Sodium's gonna scoot.
Sodium's bad for everyone.
Sodium screws up your blood pressure.
Sodium is like, you need a certain amount of sodium in your diet. Like,
yes.
Oh yes, but too much of it is a blood pressure problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not to mention, it makes me incredibly thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I finish eating a pizza, I just chug an entire bottle. I just chug an entire water canister of
That's the thing. I'm always dehydrated because of diabetes.
And
so drinking a soda really helps.
Drinking anything helps temporarily.
That doesn't help temporarily. It makes you more dehydrated.
I know, but it feels like you're drinking something.
Yeah, that doesn't help, though. You're just going to be thirsty again 20 minutes later.
Why do you think I drink like 6 bottles of water a day?
Yes, that's all you should be doing if you're thirsty and a diabetic. Really, if you're anyone. But in your case in particular. Like,
yeah, Mr. Orange Soda every day, all day.
I don't drink orange soda every day. I don't.
You used to.
I used to, yeah. That's before we got on this healthier kick.
Healthier kick.
Yeah,
we haven't hit our healthy mark yet because we haven't started pumping iron.
Yeah, and we still kind of eat crap every now and then, but it's significantly better.
Yeah, let's make some eggs, and then for dinner we'll grab a pizza.
Yeah, like...
Let's grab a pizza. Let's go to 7-Eleven.
Let's go to Taco Bell.
Let's go to Taco Bell.
Let's go to Taco Bell again.
Let's go to Long John Silver's and just get a salt lick.
Yeah.
Long John Silver's is the best fast food place in town, in my opinion.
No, this is not okay.
I love fish.
I like fish too, but like...
And I love sodium.
Long John Silver's tastes like nothing but salt. There's no taste of food. You taste nothing but salt.
You should get the fish.
Is it like
I
fish?
did have the fish.
Is it like fish that came straight out of the sea and hence why it tastes so salty?
No, they fry it and just use shitty batter. That's nothing but salt. Okay. No, they... the best fast food place in town, it's hard. I think Wendy's is...
Fast food in
Wendy's
general.
is horrible.
Well, Wendy's is really
the worst.
No.
Well, Wendy's, it depends.
Burger King's the worst.
Like Wendy's... Hey, I like the Bacon Slam Burger from Wendy's.
Dude, Baconator, right on.
Sorry, Wendy's?
Yeah, the Baconator's at Wendy's.
I thought you meant Denny. I was thinking Denny's.
Oh, Denny's sucks. I hate Denny's.
No, actually, Denny's is okay because the breakfast is alright and the Bacon Slam Burger is pretty awesome. Just avoid their milkshakes because they always give me a nice...
Until they have bacon alia. And they put bacon in vanilla ice cream.
I mean, you can. I'm sure you can do
I have
it
to
yourself.
say though,
like, I'm pretty sure at Golden Silver or any restaurant you can do that.
I do want to point out though.
Put bacon in it.
I do want to say.
See their reaction.
I do want to say on the way back from E3, discovering Carl's Jr. was awesome.
Carl's Jr. is
Carl's
fantastic.
Jr.
Because I didn't. It's not like that you could just randomly find one when you're driving, so I never really knew.
5 minutes
I know Carl's Jr. exists. I know what Carl's Jr. is, and they exist in Reno. It's just that they're like way less prevalent.
They're really good.
Western double bacon
McDonald's.
cheeseburgers.
So yeah. Carl's Jr. never came up, and I never bothered to. It never comes up to my mind. So obviously, when we were driving back, it was like, oh, let's just get something for lunch.
Carl's Jr. easily best fast food burger. Like stop in a drive-through burger.
Ooh, that's hard.
In-N-Out, you could stop at a drive-through.
In-N-Out is freaking terrible in my opinion.
In-N-Out's great. In-N-Out's wonderful.
Their burger is the
I feel like In-N-Out is.
But yeah, we're talking about you just said burger.
I know, but that's still not up to double Western bacon cheeseburger.
Get a double.
I think In-N-Out is slightly overrated, but still pretty good.
I do think they're overrated. Like the madness that happens when them or Five Guys open somewhere.
I'm not joking. Every time they put In-N-Out somewhere,
they're good. You probably like them.
What were you saying, Anthony?
But yeah, I think In-N-Out's slightly overrated, but Discovery of Carl's Jr. is pretty awesome.
Carl's Jr. is legit. They have a really good burger. They also have really good shakes. Carl's Jr. shakes are legit, yeah.
So are Jack in the Boxes, though. For $3, that's decent.
That's not, yeah.
For the price, that's decent.
Yeah, that was a good shake. Jack in the Box is like this is how mine is set up. Like the top of my list is like Carl's Jr.'s, In-N-Out. I'm talking West Coast. I'm not including places like White Castle and shit. Steak and Shake. What else is near the top? Yeah, that's
Popeyes.
Popeyes is definitely.
I discovered Popeyes in LA.
Cane's is good.
Cane's is delicious. Oh my god.
Then my upper tier, like my not top tier, but my upper middle is like Cane's, Wendy's, Ray's. Just give me the eye.
They have Baconator fries now or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
That sounds so weird.
Just fries and cheese and bacon.
If I wanted those, I'd just go to Wiener Schnitzel and get a chili cheese fry and ask for bacon on it.
Yeah, but then I guess I don't know.
And it's better there.
Dude, the Baconator.
Wendy doesn't know how to make fries.
Yeah, they're okay. Like,
so they're just like, let's add just a bunch of materials on top of it and try and hide the fact that they're bad fries. They have good bacon. Wendy's has probably the best bacon out of any chain.
Yeah. But I think their bacon burgers are the best in the business when it comes to fast food.
No, that's still Carl's Jr.
No.
Just with the taste of everything else on there.
You ever tried their double Western burger?
Yeah,
that's what I ordered.
That is the best thing.
I get that with like half the barbecue sauce because they just
get that with.
Oh yeah, I think they put
they put too much barbecue sauce.
That's what I like. I like it just.
I also get it with no mayo. Just no mayo.
I get it with no onion rings just because I'm not a fan of onion rings.
Onion rings are good if you make them right. Like,
doesn't that defeat the Western burger though?
No, because it's still like bacon and barbecue.
Because every Western burger I've ever had always has onion rings in it.
Well, okay, so here's the thing about the onion ring, and I realized this when I was at Cheesecake.
No one likes a soggy onion ring.
Yeah, like, this is the problem.
Well, I think the sogginess would be slightly reduced if they didn't put so much sauce in there.
Here's the problem with Carl's Jr. onion rings. Is they don't, like, a good onion ring, you bite into it, it bites off.
And it's crispy. You can actually take a bite of it.
Yeah.
You don't have to eat the whole onion in a stretch.
Oh, yeah, like, it's all stringy and it falls apart. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Like, that's why the Bloomin' Onion at Outback is so great, is it's nothing but the fried onion.
Really?
Like, yeah. It's like, okay, so it's a giant onion that they cut open like a flower.
Like a lotus flower.
Like a flower. Flower. Jesus.
Okay, English, Watson.
English. Like a flower. And they fry it all, and then they have this really good sauce you dip it in, and you pull them out one by one. They're all fried. It's like they made like onion ring fries, and they're like perfect. Mm. You might even like the Bloomin' Onion. But yeah, the Bloomin' Onion's great. Mm-hmm. But yeah, then so like my upper middle, like Wendy's, Cane's. God, what else would be an upper middle? I'm trying to think of other fast food establishments. Taco Bell would be upper middle.
Yeah. KFC is not up there for sure.
KFC's.
Have you ever had their gravy bowl full of bacon?
Every time I eat at KFC, I feel gross after.
The thing is, I used to think, oh, I'm going to buy a bucket of chicken, but thankfully I never bought the bucket. I just had some smaller quantities and realized...
Yeah, because you
know what I do when I want KFC? What? I convince a friend they want KFC. And they're like, it's my treat. And I'll be like, cool, I got the next draft.
And then you go and you eat it and you're like, oh, I hate myself.
I eat it and I rub the gravy on myself. I'm like, this is so good.
No, I remember when you, Theo, Bremen, and I went there after a podcast once. And we're like, KFC, we haven't had KFC in forever. This sounds great. Immediately after eating it, all of us felt like shit.
Yeah. I don't know. We could go get Oreo churros.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute.
That's a thing. Oh, yeah, Taco John's. That's easily
bottom. That's tier. Bottom. That's down there with fucking Long John.
Porta Subs. That's a middle one.
I consider them upper middle. They're pretty good.
Yeah, because they have a drive. I consider them fast food.
Yeah. Subway I consider middle.
Subway's low middle.
Subway is like the consistent average.
Like if you wanted okay sandwich.
Like same thing with McDonald's. They're just right in the middle. Just like you don't do anything excellent. But
that's That's Jack the Box.
I do believe that's how you're the most popular, is if you just hit lowest common denominator.
Yeah, like Jack.
Little Caesars, that's the pizza place. Just when you want a pepperoni at 3 in the if they
Domino's is upper middle. Domino's is upper middle.
Yeah, really? Because I had Domino's in high school and I was so tired of it.
Yeah, well, that the thing is though, is when you compare,
it's only marginally better than Godfather's is what I remembered.
I remember it being way better, and I also remember it's better than Little Caesars too.
To be fair, if Little Caesars stayed open 24 hours, they would make so much money.
It'd be the stoner's paradise.
They would literally make a crap ton more money. It would be insane.
I need a $5 pizza at midnight. Yes.
No offense, Bronson, but we could be like, hey, Bronson, it's 3 a.m. We're both off. Let's go get a pizza and walk the river.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. I also think all these fast food places should be 24 hours though.
So East Coast logic.
Yeah. Just East Coast logic, just 24.
Wait, they're open all the time in
fast food restaurants, a lot of them on the East Coast are 24 hours.
Most of them don't close.
Most of them don't close.
I think because it's so populated over there, that's why they do that.
Alright, let me throw this at you guys. 24-hour Taco Bell.
That is a thing.
Actually, I think that is a thing here.
Not here.
Not
yet?
No.
Not in Reno.
Okay. Because obviously there's definitely 24-hour drive-throughs in certain places.
Here goes
for sure.
one.
The thing about, I mean, it's really interesting in the city of Reno, because in Los Angeles everything shuts down by 9 or something like that.
Is it?
But Reno's more of a 24-hour city. You can freaking walk into a casino and have food anytime you want.
You're not good food.
Because if you're gonna gamble at 2 a.m, you might as well serve your customers with some food. So yeah.
Caldiva rib was bad.
That was so bad. Okay, what kind of sauce you got? I think it's just generic. Hey, steak sauce. Okay, do you know what kind of stuff's in it? Not a clue. Just eat it.
I asked her, do you have Worcester? No. We asked, do you have A1? No, we have steak sauce. She was like, okay, and I try it, and
yeah, I tried it. It was just super.
It tasted like low rent Worcester.
Yeah, it had that weird acidic-y taste to it, but not a flavor.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they sell you a steak for $2.
Yeah.
That steak was horrible. I didn't even finish it. I was just I don't want diarrhea in the morning.
I finished it and I was like, for $2 more, we could have got a really good steak.
Yeah, it was $5 for that. And we were we could have went there for $7.
Yeah, so damn it. But yeah, middle tier is McDonald's, Jack in the Box.
Alright, let's go to lower tier now.
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen is upper middle.
They're upper middle. Dairy Queen's good.
You can get a chocolate dip cone there with your, or you can get a Blizzard.
El Pollo Loco's upper. That's
low.
No, they're upper. That's real food.
Low.
That's upper. That's
unless
real.
You want the only like their name says, unless you want chicken, they're low. And most of the things on their menu aren't chicken. They aren't chicken.
Yes, but the rest of the food is
that's like going to Taco John's and ordering the burger.
Yeah, that's the only good parts about Taco John's.
Is the chili burger?
Look, well, yeah, the fact that Del Taco is also.
Del Taco is probably the lowest in my opinion.
No.
I've only eaten there 4 times and all 4 food poisoning.
I put them above Taco John's.
I've never had Taco John's food besides a churro, and that churro was pretty good, so I have to put them high top tier.
Qdoba.
Oh, God. Oh, did you guys hear about the scandal where the managers were caught banging on top of the food and then served the food?
What?
Yeah, in Carson, on Topsy, there was 2 managers that apparently got caught banging on video camera, and then, a week later after it happened, on the food stuff, and then, they continued to serve the food an hour later to customers.
Huh.
Yeah. So you got a little bit of extra stuff. Mommy, why is there a hair in my food?
Glad I don't eat in Carson.
That's in Minden, technically.
Glad I don't eat in Minden. But, yeah, El Pollo Loco. The thing about El Pollo Loco that's nice, though, is, that's real food. That's not like McDonald's where it's it's food-like. It's food-ish.
It's like that SpongeBob episode where corporate took over and it's gray paste.
Yeah,
resembling food.
Like the pink burger.
Yeah, versus El Pollo Loco, it's they get real chickens and they grill it there in front of you. You can see them cooking the real food. Granted, they're not great at it, but I'd still put them upper tier because that's there's real food. It tastes like real food, and if you are going to a place called the Crazy Chicken, you probably should order chicken. It's like going to Outback Steakhouse and not ordering beef. What is wrong with you?
To be fair, we went to Texas Roadhouse and someone ordered, salad.
That's because they were vegetarians.
Yeah.
Well,
that's an excuse still.
That's an exception to the rule.
What? You go to Texas Long House and you order what?
Yeah,
she's a vegetarian.
Yeah, that was his birthday. You were there for that.
Yeah, like
right.
She's a vegetarian,
right.
So I mean, like that's what happens when the birthday party's at a steakhouse and the vegetarian is there. You know, it's just
they get.
I saw a video of Bronson riding on that thing.
I did too.
It's just like how if you take if your birthday's at a sushi restaurant and I go, I'm just like, frick, what do I want to eat? I end up eating like a teriyaki bowl.
I should on my birthday. I think I might take you there and make you try a quail egg shooter.
I've had a quail egg shooter.
Oh, good.
I'm good. No, thank you. It's gross. It's so gross. Sushi, like, most of it kind of just tastes okay to me. There are some exceptions. And then the texture on everything is gross. Just the texture,
delicious.
It's all...
It's so delicious.
It's all slimy.
That's what's good about it.
And
It just slides down without a fight.
And then cold. Everything's slimy and cold.
Get a Godzilla or a Crabzilla. It's literally deep fried sushi.
Yeah,
it's delicious.
Oh, God.
It's so delicious.
I'm good.
It's delicious.
Nutritious. I'm gonna stick to steaks and burgers and Chinese food, which is cooked.
Fine then. If we go fishing and I catch a rainbow trout, you ain't getting any.
Okay, that's fine. But no. As for the rest of these rankings, Taco John's is bottom. Long John Silver's is bottom.
No.
Yeah, Long John Silver's is awful. It's an awful place. It's cheap. It's super gross when you go inside.
I would happily spend $10 there on a meal.
It's super gross when you go inside. The only thing on their menu where you can actually taste the food and not salt is the hush puppies.
Those are disgusting.
Those are the best thing on the menu. Even Panda, who loves shrimp, loves it. I'm like, yeah, we got shrimp, and she's like, oh, I'm so jealous. I'm like, yeah, Long John Silver. She's like, oh, never mind. Yeah, Long John Silver is gross.
Anyone who says free food is bad is a bad person.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'll eat, I'm not a fan of cheese pizza, but I wolf down those pizzas.
Yeah, if someone's like, here's free food, and people that are like, here's free food, sorry, that doesn't look appealing to me, I'll go buy my own. I'll be like, you're sick.
If the free food's gonna make me sick for a night,
yeah,
that's not worth it.
Well, I'm talking about if it's like a college run event and th're like, here's something you were not.
Yeah, that's okay.
No, even if you go to an event, your friends are like, I'll buy, you're just getting this.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'll eat it, and I won't enjoy it,
Gotcha.
but it's in front of me.
Yeah.
Because I'm American, and I see food, so I must eat.
I will turn down some things, but for the most part, if we go out to eat and you've offered to buy me food, I'll just eat whatever.
Yeah.
But no, man, but yeah, Long John Silver's is terrible.
Popeyes is on the bottom.
Popeyes is top. They're so good.
Man,
You've never been to a Popeyes.
I know. That's why I could say they're bottom.
No, you can't. You have no opinion.
Why not just put it under undefined? NA.
Fine, they're the NA section.
For you, maybe. If you've been to
grayed
Popeyes,
out. You can't put a color to them yet because you haven't done anything.
Their chicken blows KFC out of the bleeding water.
I could eat that food and not feel like the worst thing ever. So that's already
if I want chicken, though, I'm going to go to Cane's.
But you've never been to Popeyes, so how do you know?
They're expensive.
They're not. How much is Cane's? A full plate?
$6.
Full plate Popeyes is $7.
That's expensive.
That's not expensive.
We're talking $1 is expensive.
$1. My God.
Bronson, what do you wish you had $1 right now?
Not really. I can wait till Monday night.
But would you be happy with that $1?
I'd be fine with that $1.
Exactly.
But still, it's a fucking $1. Rate. Anthony, I know you're frugal. There's a difference between frugal and cheap.
No, because I will happily spend the money if it's worth it.
Popeyes is worth it. Popeyes is absolutely worth it.
I grew up poor, so spending more than $10 on food hurts me a little. Your birthday party where I was like $20 for a steak. It's a celebration.
Yeah, we're gonna.
And then I cried into my plate while devouring it in 4 seconds.
It was delicious, though, right?
Yeah, that steak lasted 7 seconds.
But it was delicious.
And then everyone else is like, "I'm full. I don't want my food." Stabbed it with a fork. Anybody else?
Yeah,
I only ate 4 steaks that night.
Only 4 steaks?
And 3 baskets of fries. Plate of veggies.
See, I thought
peanuts.
Oh, that warm bread, that butter bread.
Oh yeah, like 4 rolls of that warm bread that you kept saying to stop eating because it's bad for me.
Yeah,
like a handful of those circus peanuts.
Yeah, depending on where we go this year, be it like Cheesecake or Texas Roadhouse or wherever.
If we go to Cheesecake after 10.
I mean, they close at like 11.
It goes at midnight.
Oh, I thought they closed at 11.
No, remember Serena told us this.
All right, yeah, we'll go after 10. I'm down for waiting. I work Graves anyway, so I'll be up.
Yeah, we'll do it on a Monday. That's my day off.
Your days off are gonna move soon.
Hopefully.
We'll do it on.
If anything, I might get Saturday, Sunday actually.
Then we'll do it. Then we'll probably do it on a Friday.
Yeah. No, if I got Saturday, Sunday, we'd have a day off together. Cheap steak day would be back, baby.
Oh, in all the best ways.
I still think we need to find a group to do that.
Yeah.
A huge group.
Anthony, if he gets Saturdays off.
I do.
Yeah.
You gotta remember that midnight steak thing is weekdays.
No, it's weekends too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The benefits of casinos desperate for business.
Yeah. So we'll all go on Friday, going into Saturday at midnight.
And then we'll all go to that lounge and split one of those chocolate drinks Panda got.
Dude,
that's
that thing
to get 20 people drunk.
Yeah, that thing was just like, here's this chocolate coffee alcohol drink. It mostly tastes like chocolate coffee. Pen and I each had a sip, and we're like, oh.
Even I had a sip of that. I was just like,
oh no, this is
straight vodka.
This is like you just poured.
This is what Bill Cosby gives his guests.
That was good. That was really good. Oh god. No. Oh, is there any other fast food restaurants we forgot? Like Burger King's bottom. Burger King's trash.
You already mentioned that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wiener Schnitzel. We never gave it a ranking.
I'd say above average.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
If you want to include local places like Scoopers is top, Juicy's is top.
Then we'd have to get into East Coast stuff.
Yeah, like White Castle's like upper tier.
Really?
Bojangles.
Bojangles is amazing.
I've heard from people.
Dude, if you want
they don't exist out here. That's the problem.
Whataburger is middle tier.
Whataburger?
Yeah, that's a South thing. Bojangles is also a Southern thing. Dude, if you're ever in the South.
Well, apparently there's a steak restaurant in Texas called Texas.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So, video games.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what this is about.
Yeah.
I thought this was the new food podcast.
Well, it's a garbage dump. So.
Yeah, this is where we just talk about what is.
So this is me in podcast form.
So, what have we been playing?
I finished Batman.
You finished it.
Yeah, that ending, dude!
Okay, what happened is I finished the main line, but then you have to finish 7 more things.
Yeah, well...
what I did was I went on the internet and watched the complete ending, because I knew I was never going to get that.
Yeah, but
I finished Batman.
But that ending...
I was obsessed with it, so we had like 2 things left to do, like 2 things and 2 things left to do.
We finished them both, and...
So then you couldn't figure out how to activate it.
Yeah, and then I figured out, you have to go do this other thing. And then there was nothing left but Riddler, and I was like, no, we won't, because there's 3 endings. There's the regular, there's the one where you do all of them but the Riddler, then there's the one where you do the Riddler. Yeah, that ending though, right?
Cool.
Yeah, where it's where the syringe thing,
where this happened and that happened and this person did this and you saw this and this reference and that reference,
and you're just like
and then this happened and this yelling happened and yeah.
I mean, with the deck and then they went away.
Yeah.
And then he's like, dude, no, I am, yeah.
He said this.
This is just like when we streamed it. It was just like, volume disconnected. Visual disconnected. For the next 40 minutes.
What we're going to do, we'll do a spoiler cast soon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that game is great. I love everything about that game.
I did that trick that you did with the excavator fight.
Oh.
Hell easy, though.
Yeah,
it's super easy if you just wait by the exit.
You just park the Batmobile, send a couple text messages. Oh, look, there's the excavator. Fired him. Because what I did was I had the Batmobile facing the tunnel.
That's the way
and I put it into battle mode so I could turn the cannon all the way around. So that way when I floor the gas, I go in the correct direction.
Yeah. I'm guessing the first time you didn't think of that and you went straight towards it. You're like, I want to win!
What I did the first time was the really conventional way, which was driving around until I saw him and then turning around and trying to outrun him. But that was a bad idea because I would like overdrive the Batmobile and hit a wall.
But, so... As the deciding factor in Game of the Year now...
At least it's not Forza with puddles. They've been great, just little water spots down there that make your car spin out if you hit them.
But no, that would suck. So the Battleman's too like Bruce Wayne thought of everything but water puddles. How sad is that?
He didn't think it would be an issue.
Yeah.
But so yeah, you dug it. You were into that game.
I really liked it. I need to play it some more though because I did none of the side stuff.
Some of that stuff
so
really
like
cool.
I need to do the Harvey Dent stuff, maybe a couple firefighter things.
Can I just mention how great like the subtext is and all that? Just all the people you find talking like Blackgate was my favorite raid.
My favorite riot. This is like I need to go like just I love the thug
I promised
chatter.
my kid I'd steal him a toy.
So Ivy did this, yep, and this, and then she died.
Yeah. I can't believe Ivy's working with the Bat now. How do you think he schmoozed
Shit,
her
I
over?
let that slip out, didn't I?
You know how he schmoozed her over.
Sorry,
I just let that spoiler out, didn't I?
What?
Only if they listen super intently to this.
Now they're gonna rewind it. Now that I said that shit.
They'll be like, "What I miss? It's back here somewhere."
That Harley Quinn part in the in that secret building Batman has though, how great was that? Where you had to capture the 3 people.
Oh yeah. That's
one of my favorite. Like seriously,
like,
listen. Like, I love the song.
Yeah,
that song was fantastic. You kidding me? Cause I'm dead.
Yeah, no, don't. We're riding. All right, we need to. We'll save this for the spoiler.
That's already a giveaway.
We saved you for the spoiler cast, but one thing I'm curious in comparison to Witcher, thoughts?
I still need to play more of the Batman, but currently, I feel like they're about the same. Which doesn't actually solve anything, because here's what I think of Batman. It is steady. And that's very good. It doesn't have any bad dips, but The Witcher has higher highs, but lower lows.
Yeah, I was about to say, like...
The Witcher has its moments.
Like, The Witcher...
But when you're not at that moment, you're, like, digging through the dirt
it's
like El
The
Chavo.
Witcher has the greater peaks, but it has the valleys.
Like,
deeper valleys.
Like,
so
my problem with The Witcher is, like, I went back to I'm like, alright, I'm going to give it one more chance. I'm going to see how far I can get.
See, the problem is that, like freaking, like I'm doing a Witcher 3 video review, and one of my big complaints with that game is like freaking you have to freaking fight through so much and wait so long until you reach the big city before things pick up. And that is way too much of a wait.
Has anyone ever asked John what he was thinking?
It's like a 10. Like that game, like if I give a 10.
I mean, well, it depends.
Honestly, like even his thought process on the game, like why he thought it was good. Like I've never heard his thought process on this.
Well, combat was amazing, quest design is amazing, contracts are amazing. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got a great story and basically everything you would expect out of a game that is almost perfect. But yeah, again, my biggest problem with The Witcher is that until you reach the big city, which is a really long time, it's not going to pick. It's not going to really pick up until then, with the exception of some bits in the Baron stuff. And to me, that is a problem if you have to wait 10 hours because that is way too long.
That is almost the length of Batman.
I mean, like you got to think about it. Like,
to be fair,
if you're an adult like we are, and you have jobs and you have other life responsibilities, you're not exactly going to spend your precious little free time dragging through the story just because someone said it will eventually be good. And
I'm sure eventually it does get good.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure, but it's like it also highly depends. Are you willing to overlook that when you think of the game as a whole? And to me, it's like I can't overlook that part because if you don't have a good hook and if you don't, start strong, people are going to lose interest very quickly. And I didn't have much interest in The Witcher for a while. I think maybe it took me 2 or 3 weeks before I finally got to the good part and then started playing it a lot because I wanted to see more. But the beginning part, I just felt like I don't want to see more. I'm just tired of this whole damn let's go find fucking Siri forever. That's all you're doing. This is the whole story is where is Siri?
Yeah, like
that's what I thought the story was going to be all about. Because I thought the ending was going to be something. Oh, well, the ending's gonna, I don't know, are you gonna find Siri? Are you ever going to? Maybe this thing is just one gigantic fucking prologue to finding Siri, and The Witcher 4 is finding Siri. That's what it felt like.
Like, I feel as though, like, so this is where I stopped. I was like, I'm fucking done with this game. You people are crazy. That really, 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 really like it. I got through.
I think it really depends on how much patience you have.
I went through the Witch in the Cave quest. And I thought, okay. That was kind of interesting. I didn't like being stuck in the cave for that long, but whatever. And then I got out, and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go do this other Siri quest because we're playing Where's Waldo with Siri.
Yeah.
And it's like, go to this bog. I talked to these children in this bog. And then it's like, oh, you need to go talk to this kid, but he lost his voice. Let's play hide and seek.
Yeah.
I'm like, is this game really making me play fucking hide and seek?
To be fair, finding Princess was the greatest thing ever.
That was funny. I will say that was funny. And then you meet the kid with his voice gone. He's a little shitbag.
Go find my voice. It's over here.
Yeah, you had to kill like 3 small dragons.
To be fair, my favorite part of that game though was the glitches. Like, I found so many glitches in that game. Like,
they fixed a lot of that, but I imagine
the headed horseman.
Lack of hair, magically regrown.
To be fair, like half the time, like whenever he worked with someone in my game, they'd lose their body and just have a head, and they couldn't fight. They'd just stand there, and they'd always miss. Like the enemy would always miss, and he would just still make the noise like he was fighting. Like,
Despite all the problems with The Witcher, I think the game is really amazing. But it's just that beginning just really drags it down. And that is like, it's just
here is like my argument against that game too, because of that, where it's like you said, we're adults, we got shit to do, and
I mean, I could see if you had like go to school, come home, play a game. Like, if you have that kind of time, then yeah, The Witcher's pretty good.
Yeah, like if you're in like high school or like,
but if you only have 2 hours to put into a game a day,
like
that's the thing too. Is that like, and as an adult, you just kind of like learn to value your free time because you're just. Like, once you start working a lot, you're just not going to have much free time. It's like, and then you have to start wondering, well, I want my free time to be worth it, and if it means falling asleep at the controls of this game that I really don't feel like playing because it's dragging all day, asking me to find some ashen-haired woman, okay.
Like you gotta think, okay, so let's say it takes 5 to 7 hours to get to the city.
Yeah.
Like, think about where you are 7 hours into Batman or Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
7 hours into Batman, I would already finish it.
7 hours into Bloodborne, you're about to kill the Bloodstarved Beast.
Yeah, and that's like the most tense, epic fight. You know, the first time you do it.
Yeah.
You know, and
after that, though.
Yeah, once you figure it out.
To be fair, though, I think our first 7 hours we were just at Grandpa Giscon. Because I remember that video of you. You were so close so many times. I mean, but no, after you beat any boss in Bloodborne, it is like the biggest rush.
It's like the highest It's like the highest experience all year. Like you are just feeling so good.
Especially it's like your first shot, or after it's been a few times.
Like that. What's the name of that electric beast?
The
Dark Power Beast.
Power Beast, yeah.
Yeah, that thing. Like when I killed that thing. Oh God. Like first,
you couldn't hide your supermassive ego.
Yeah, just the immense hype you got when you killed that. You're like, fuck yes!
Like when you kill the spider beast, you're gonna spike your controller like a football and do a touchdown dance.
Yeah, like that game. Just every time you beat a boss, it's just.
Well, you've been stuck on that boss for like a month and a half.
Well, it's because I haven't been playing it. Like,
it's because you're afraid of him.
Like I said, we're gonna finish Halo in our streams, and then our stream that from after we beat the Halos is I'm going to finish Bloodborne. So, and Ray is gonna be my guide.
I've only beaten that game 5 times.
Only beaten it 5 times.
Do you know where all the umbilical pieces are for the real boss?
Yep.
Cool. Because I have one. Yep. You help me find the others.
Yeah, you get one from where you already got that one from the secret area I showed you.
Yeah.
And then you get one once you beat the Unwailing Mother, or whatever you want to call it, like the boss before the final boss.
Okay.
And then there's another one in a chest. I forget the room it's in.
Okay.
But I can get you there.
But still, so...
To be fair, though, like, my first playthrough, I didn't even do half the shit. I didn't even do it. My second one, I did a little bit more. I found out there was the Raven's gear with the dagger.
You still haven't done all the bosses.
No, I haven't.
Because
I'm still trying to get to freaking Excalibur. Like the unknown castle where you have to fight the Emperor.
Like, I think when I beat that game, I might be on the bandwagon for that for Game of the Year. Like, that's...
Oh, no, you will be.
Like, because Batman is just... Batman's so good. And the thing about Batman also, like I said against the Witcher, like...
There was no time in Batman where you stood up and danced, though.
True, but there are also there's no point in Batman where I'm just like...
really?
Well, here's
really,
the thing.
Bronson.
Do you think Batman ever stood up and danced?
Yeah, there was a
When
moment.
he's not Bruce Wayne.
Batman, I can just picture...
I can see Batman doing the hooked on a feeling dance like Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Like after he takes down a villain, just right outside the cell, just do the Turk dance.
Just Harvey Dent, just do that in front of the bank.
But no, there were parts of Batman where I was frustrated, but not to the point where I was with Bloodborne sometimes. Like, that's the problem. That's the big,
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's the big problem with Bloodborne as a whole.
That's the problem when Batman's combat system, for the most part, is XXXX. Okay, like...
No, Batman has a really good combat system. Like, you have to you can use all your gadgets in different ways, and you're insane for not liking that combat system.
See, in the case of Batman and The Witcher, you don't exactly have many tools, but the appeal is trying to figure out how to use those simplistic tools to do cool things and take out
Batman at the end of that game.
Like
there's
the dual fighting, I thought that was super cool. Like dual team takedowns.
Yeah,
that was the coolest thing ever.
But no, like, you have those moments where you just get like a 40-hit combo and you're just jumping around, flipping around, like, countering everything. You just feel like this unstoppable freaking monster. Where you're just like, counter, 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 counter. Boom, 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 long combo string.
Oh, no, here's a guy with a stun gun, and he's a lieutenant. What shall you ever do to keep your combo going?
Yeah,
I suck at that game, apparently, because I can't figure that out.
Like, oh, that guy's charging Batarang, and then go and kick another dude in the face. Like, it's this very visceral combat that's...
What is the Batarang button again in combat?
It's L2.
L2?
It's L2.
Oh, man. I thought it was R2, and I kept effing that up. At least I know the stun gun.
Yeah, circle.
No, stun gun is L2 circle.
Yeah, it's L2.
So they don't electrocute you.
Yeah.
And the shield guys were...
And, like, if you want to keep your combo going, you want to pull a guy towards you, you claw them over. So it's like, oh crap, no one's near my combo. And then you start punching them. Yeah.
Can you imagine Batman? He's just like, I'm looking for the most optimal, efficient way to take out these people, and my combo cannot stop. You're next.
Get over here. Yeah, like, the combat was awesome. The stealth was great.
I'm pretty sure one of the suits you can unlock is Batman's suit, but yellow.
I believe.
There's so many costumes.
You're the get over here.
There's so many costumes in that game that man.
You can put Robin in a ballerina outfit.
That'd be really funny if that were true. But
that's one of the ones I heard. They were.
I think that fantastic. Then that would be justification for Batman to do whatever he did.
That'd be like the original Batman's, where he's pushing people into toxic vats and killing them with machine guns. All right, let's go back to the golden days where things were simple. Batman had a sniper rifle. Two-Face is gone.
That's basically the whole...
Penguin.
That's the whole idea behind Red Hood.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Batman's pretty high. I fell back into WoW pretty hard, because got a free week, and...
It's a sample of drugs.
Yeah, and man, like I got into a new guild, and they're all really cool people, and like I'm pretty close to being on a raid team. But I looked at their raid times, I'm like, this isn't gonna happen.
Why?
Because I need sleep.
What do you mean you need sleep? We don't sleep.
We suffer. But no. Yeah, that game, like, Warlords has definitely been one of the lower ranking expansions as far as like them producing out good content. Because like
I thought it was the magical thing to save WoW.
Well, okay, so this is what my problem with Warlords is. If you are a hardcore player, there's not enough content. The content is really good. Like, that is one of the best questing experiences I've ever had. It was super fun. I finally got into some normal mode raids. They're really engaging. They have lots of mechanics. They make you use your abilities in different ways. Like, the first boss of the newest raid, Hellfire Citadel, is a trash pole, but it's a boss. It's really weird. Like, they just keep spawning in enemies that you have to go and run around and tank, and like, you need to do damage and take out these enemies while moving the entire time. It's basically a gauntlet mixed with a boss fight.
Is there an actual boss to that room, or just trash?
There
all the trash.
There is a boss fight in that room also.
Okay,
you take out all...
You gauntlet to the boss, basically.
What is it like to be a janitor in a flaming room of fire?
To be fair, that's not even the world record.
Then you...
100 meters, 10 seconds. I got this. Do.
Ray and I are trying to get through Scrubs. That's a TV show. It's a good show.
It's okay at best.
That's a lie, you know it. Ray's job right now is to just be an annoying little fucking troll. I'm not having game with shit.
No, that's just because you woke me up.
Yeah.
Well, punishment.
Okay. I'll hit you with bricks tonight.
You work tonight. You'll be sleeping when I'm sleeping.
I'll come over to your house with a stun rod.
This is my house.
No, I'm at your house at work.
No.
Just right when BJ wakes up. Bye. Walk out.
Rosie might be upset if you leave your house for an hour and a half to walk to mine, though.
I'll get someone to cover.
That last hour and a half?
Yep.
Nice. I'll do it. I need the OT.
Alright, you'll come to me. Alright, taking an hour break. Alright, going to Walmart. Yeah. So, video games.
Video.
Anyway, then Ray and I played Heroes of the Storm.
A lot
of it. And I put in another 4 hours last night. Yeah, like that game. It has a lot of stuff I like about Dota and MOBAs in general. Like, if you're gonna do MOBAs, that should be your first one. Because it teaches you the important crap about MOBAs, but doesn't have any of the auxiliary stuff around it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's okay, team level instead of single level, all this other weird basic stuff, and then the abilities are super fun. Like, here, let's call down this Doom laser from space, or let's
curse your enemies.
Yeah, let's
give me pirate booty and I will bomb your team.
There's different maps. That's something I really always hated about.
There's 12. There's not 12.
There's 8.
5.
There's 8.
Is there?
There's 8 maps. And they all have different side objectives. Like last night, we played this game where both teams were just swapping control of the laser towers on the Egyptian level.
I was about to say, hold on. There's the Egyptian level. There's the curse level. There's the pirate level.
The plant level.
The plant level. The mine level.
The mine level. The Dragon Knight.
The Dragon Knight.
The spiders.
The spider.
The underground one. The underground spider one.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one I'm forgetting.
Yeah.
But there is 8. I know because I checked in the custom game setup.
The tutorial.
Yeah, that'd be funny. But no, the
1 lane, 5 players.
Oh,
no respawns.
That map that's just 2 lanes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and there's no forest in between. It's
yeah,
you have to go back.
Yeah, it's just you're stuck between 2 lanes. That was the other one. I like that one a lot. It encourages just big fights because you just oh crap, my teammate's in trouble.
Hearthstone back.
Yeah. But yeah, that game. It teaches you MOBA basics without being super punishing, and the fact that
But then again, there's some people that'll just join I just want the level 20 item and WoW.
Yeah, I'm just gonna there are jerks like that. Blizzard is doing this thing where if you play certain games, you get bonuses in other Blizzard games to get you involved in all their properties.
So you bought Diablo.
The Diablo thing.
I bought Diablo, so now I have Diablo in Heroes of the Storm. Too bad he sucks.
You're just bad with him.
Maybe I am because
the Demon Lord
I see Diablo
fails.
Wreck.
I am not good with tanks though. That's the thing. I'm terrible with
tanking.
That's
because I take a lot of damage though.
Yeah, I'm more cautious, and I like doing burst damage, which is one of the reasons why I really like Sylvanas endgame, is because you have that arrow ability and it just shreds through a wall. You just don't I just had Leoric go in front of me or Muradin. All right, I'm gonna shred that wall now. Boom, 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 boom. You know. Mm-hmm. And so I like that. And same thing with the reason I like playing support is healing people in that game is actually really fun. And every support character has stuff to where they can help with damage.
What is it the druid? Oh my god, his heals.
Yeah, he has that heal that heals you over time, and he has that stun that's an area of effect stun, so he can get multiple people, and it does damage.
Does it?
Yeah.
Didn't know it did damage.
Yeah, you inspect it so it does damage. I was playing with a friend of ours last night, and you just. Yeah, I could see myself putting whole weekends into that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what MOBAs get you. I spent a whole summer playing League.
Anthony knows what's up.
Yeah.
In a MOBA, the high of winning is so high, and when you lose, you don't want to lose it.
Yeah, you want to get that W before you quit.
Like you want, you don't want to end on you don't want to end with an L. But the thing is,
at the same time, when you get that win, this is great. Let's do it again.
This is why MOBAs have probably one of the more toxic game genres, is because the high of winning is so high.
The thing is,
when you don't get it. You get pissed off.
The thing is, outside of that Warcraft guy, though, we haven't really had any bad experiences with the Heroes community.
But hold on, there's one thing I thought that it would be a good idea. Just when you log into a MOBA, there's timer running. You get 5 hours in the day. Play as much as you want for 5 hours.
No, I think it's. I love seeing I love logging onto my Steam friends list and seeing playing Dota. Log off. Oh, still playing Dota. Come on the next day. Oh, he's on Dota again. It's really funny to see that. And same thing, I've noticed the same thing with Heroes. You haven't met Sarah, but you've seen Sarah, that girl from California. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when she first started playing Heroes, I would log on to Battle.net and, guaranteed she was on playing. Guaranteed almost always.
Oh, wow.
I'm not gonna ask where that reference came from.
Our friends are morons. That's what the reference.
Basically, they were before dubstep became a thing and people started making those videos. She would just post really random videos of her singing really weird songs about what she's doing
or what she's excited for. She was on the drive to Fanime down in California.
Fanime in California.
It was just
and a 6-second video to just
Fanime, just freaking out. It was so funny.
We watched it 20 times, just dying.
We
this can't be a real thing. We're gonna play it once and it's gonna be a dog dancing.
The funny thing is when you meet that person.
The exact same.
Not until you when you first meet them, they're really chill and laid back, and you wouldn't assume they're crazy. And then you hang out with them for a day and start to know them. You just see the facade exposed over time. They're just out of their bleeping mind. Anyway, but yeah, and I love how the abilities are just a lot crazier than other MOBAs.
I feel I don't know, some characters I feel are just still a little too OP for their own good. For example, Illidan.
I don't...
a really good Illidan can just destroy anything on his own.
No. As Uther...
No, I played Mirrodin one match. It was level 20. He killed my Mirrodin 6 hits, and I was just there was a really good... I was just dude!
Last night, I got into a 1v1 with an Illidan as Uther, and bitch slapped him. And he was a good Illidan, too. He was 22-1 at that point. What happened was... And it's because I could stun lock him and heal myself.
Mm-hmm. Illidan's more of constant.
Yeah.
So if you can hold off that, he's what do I do now?
Yeah, if you can... You need to interrupt his rhythm because it's all based around combos.
Yeah.
So what I did was, he charged at me, and I was Hammer of Justice. Boom! Holy Light, because I spec'd my Holy Light to do damage, because I can do that. I spec my healer like a DPS. And it screws with people's heads so bad. Because they're oh, he's support. He can't do much Holy Light. Yeah. But
surprise! Try me!
Yeah.
Final Flash!
But yeah, so it's Hammer of Justice, stunned, Holy Light. He breaks out of that. Divine Storm, Holy Light. Comes after me one last time. Divine Justice. Then he starts to run with a little bit of health, and I have that range spell of mine. I forgot what it's called. But it kills him. So yeah, you can go toe-to-toe with Illidan if you have stuns or heals.
Leoric's only stun is literally that coffin. He can put up that coffin, which makes it so you can't move right away, and then he just stands in front of you and traps you in place.
Yeah. I actually had someone on my team playing as Leoric, and I got to... So we had a Leoric with that. Our friend was playing Malfurion, and I was using Uther. So between us, that's 4 stuns in a lane.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got a couple pentakills.
Nice. What is it Naz, the bug guy? Summons a beetle every time he uses a spell.
Oh, a Nubarok.
Yeah, he's pretty good. That. The only thing I have a problem with is his dig. Unless you aim it just right, you miss every time.
That makes sense.
Because you can't stop it. It literally goes for a target distance and then pops up. On the bright side, though, that is the best way to avoid an enemy. You just run. You're across the map.
That's the thing about, like, Uther's super powerful and can heal, but he doesn't have many escape options. So you need to be careful unless your stuns are available.
Yeah, then you can just run Hammer Blade.
Yeah, because like.
And then you keep running.
Yeah, like if you are rushing into a group, make sure you have Divine Storm. That's the only reason you should.
Is that a stun too?
That's a stun. You can spec it so what I do is I spec it so it stuns, but then my level 20 talent, or no, not 20, I think it's like 15. I can spec it so it slows. So
it stuns and slows.
So it stuns, and then once I have the stun, it slows, so I can get away if I get in that situation. I
always wondered why you used it sometimes when you were running.
Yeah, like it's like, oh, why is he using it when someone's going after him? So I can get away. Because Illidan will catch you almost every time if you.
Illidan's super quick though. Like his movement speed is just ridiculous.
Yeah, like his movement speed is so fast. Like the thing is though, he has really low health. So like I said, Divine Storm and Hammer of Justice will usually.
It was great. I was fighting another Anubarak. It's Anubarak, and he used that E thing to run away. Like we were like literally just. And he had lower health. Yeah, like he had like lower health than me, and I was about to kill him, and he ran away, and I did the exact same thing, followed him. He popped up, and I popped up right underneath him and killed him. I was like, that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, that game, like it's like I got into Dota, but the level of
continue.
Sorry, work. Oddly enough, weird. Anyway, but. What ends up happening, like, the reason I didn't get too obsessed with Dota is I constantly had to keep up with the meta.
That's one of my problems with playing MOBAs. The upkeep is unbelievable.
Like, I had to keep up with the meta, and also because I had to keep up with, like, just... Because Dota has a lot of data, like, there's the item builds, and then there's the item builds for different roles... And then, like, because every character is available all the time, you have to know, like, what beats what, with, like, just this massive list. I like a lot of stuff about the game, but, like, Heroes, like, I've been playing Heroes since the alpha, and, like, I when it switched to beta, I stopped, and now it's in the full game, and I'm on the full game, and, like, Uther hasn't changed that much. Like, they've toned down Divine Storm, so it isn't, like... I was at E3 last year when it was an alpha, and even then, like, they were like, yeah, Divine Storm is kind of OP. Really, really OP. We're fixing it. So, yeah, that game was... Here's a Storm! It's free. Play it, please. Anthony, one morning, if you're ever home, you should play with Ray and I. We'll all hop on together.
Yeah. Maybe.
Alright. Anyway. Moving on. Have we played anything else, really?
The Halo, but...
Yeah, you've been moving through Halo 1 and Persona 4. Those are both fun. Anyway, not much news this week, sadly. Slow news week. There's really no news. There's none.
Holiday season will be upon us soon.
Yeah, like, it's Madden's coming out, Gears is coming out, Mad Max and Metal Gear are coming out.
NVIDIA releases a feature people don't really use on the PS4s anyway.
Yeah, like let me use this feature that I don't use. Like, let me have this feature that I don't use on one system now on my PC. You know, like, sad to say.
I think NVIDIA is just trying to cover everything to say we have everything.
Oh wait, Hearthstone, the Grand Tournament, has a release date, and that is August 24th. So if you want the new Hearthstone cards and expansion. You have... It's out yesterday from when this posts. So, that's a thing. Let's see. Cosplayers to be featured at the Marvel Comic Cover Store. And... Yeah, guys, this is a really slow news week. I'm sorry. Oh, the Final Fantasy VII came to iOS, as we talked about in Unscripted. And it has this setting to where you can max out all characters instantly.
Oh, wow.
And also turn off random encounters.
I think that's to appease the random mom who stumbles across this expensive app.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I've heard lots of things about this from the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then has no idea what's going on.
Do you have to pay $15 to win it, though?
I mean, no. It's just available as a setting.
Yeah, that was just a joke.
Oh.
Because they're like some apps, yeah, they're free, but they become impossible unless you pay for the game in order to beat it.
Yeah. So, slow news week, no comments. This has been a long podcast, though. How long was this? Almost 2 hours. It's a good show.
I'm hungry.
I'm
Need
really
food.
hungry. We talked about food for like an hour. I'm starving, Bronson. You have to feed
So let's
the
go get
intern
food.
or he'll turn on you.
Alright, well, anyway, everyone.
You'll wake up in the night and the intern will be seasoning you over an open flame.
Just leave with my door locked now, thanks.
That won't stop me.
But we'll be back. But first, follow us on Facebook, thegameraccess.com, Twitter, @thegameraccess, twitch.tv/thegameraccess, and we now have a donation button. Please donate. Anything at all is appreciated. It goes to new equipment, getting us to E3, getting us to PSX, making it so we don't starve to death and have to eat Tostino's pizzas.
Helping us beat world records.
Helping Ray and I beat a world record. So
that is now almost double the time.
Yeah, we now frick.
Not bad.
Yeah, 50 hours of Mario. Yay. Anyway, we'll be back next week and have a happy Tuesday.
Bye.